You are watching the models. Now, some folks are out in the elements as we speak, where flooding has already begun in some areas. Our Sussex County Bureau Chief Evan Koslov joins us now live in Rehoboth Beach. And Evan, high tide where you are is only about an hour away.
In Rehoboth Beach, city workers were doing some digging this morning, all to beat Mother Nature to the punch, removing this stormwater pipe before she takes it out to sea. Foreman for the project, Larry Hobbs, says that's exactly what happened with the last pipe, which was washed away during the big January storm.
We're taking it out so we won't have to replace it again because the tide would take it out. It has happened before many times.
And a look off the coast will show some substantial waves. The National Weather Service is estimating wave heights of 5 to 10 feet, and that surge has prompted a coastal flood warning until noon on Tuesday. And as they prepare for the flooding, they're still pretty vulnerable, and nothing shows that more than right here, the boardwalk. As you can see, it's closed off. In fact, on Saturday for the run to the plunge, they had to change the route because this is not passable. Meanwhile, in Lewis, the flooding is evident off the canal. A gigantic puddle sits outside of the American Legion, where Jerry Melfa says it's been getting worse with each high tide. And Monday morning, he says the water reached the building.
This is low tide now, and if you look at those two poles over there, you can see the high water. I mean, this thing came up fast. I mean, it really did. We were all staring out the window saying, oh my God, you can almost watch it come in.
Meanwhile, back in Rehoboth, watching is exactly what John Montague is doing. With waves as high as they are, he worries about coastal flooding.
They're about twice the size they are normally. You can just hear it. You get about a block or two away from the ocean, you can hear them, so you know they're gigantic waves.
Waves expected to create even more flooding this week.
Some major waves. That was Evan Koslov reporting. Now, one other warning from the National Weather Service has to do with driving. They say you should never drive through floodwaters because it could be deeper than you think.